Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? Nah, 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 nah. Got another casty cast for you guys. And this time I am doing Sithlord, who is a Protoss only player. And apparently he's pretty good. He likes to talk a lot of smack. And he is up against In-Bus Jaja. And this is GangNamLife. So this was from like SCW1 or SCW2. Something like that. I saw RJB said that this was GangNamLife, and I went and looked to see who he played, and he played Sithlord. I think Sithlord's probably one of the best people he's played. And I kind of want to see how Sithlord plays against him. Sithlord is more of a... he's kind of a turtler. Likes to go for recalls. And does a lot of drops. He's one of those players that doesn't mind playing an hour-long game. So, I think he's pretty good. I did a cast of him versus Scan. I think it was Scan, and that was one of the best games I've casted. So it's a top 10, and he has this recall where he recalls and then it storms instantly, and I still have not been able to figure it out. So how he does it, if you guys know in the comments, maybe he'll do it this game, so we'll see. But here's your 3 barracks for GangNamLife, and I don't know if I will be able to post much this weekend. I am doing a concealed carry class, but I should be able to get a couple casts in. But I gotta get up early for my concealed carry class, and got a date tomorrow, second date. We'll see how it goes. Going to see a Batman movie, and there is your triple from Sithlord. So Nexus, 2 cannons, then the triple, which I actually like this move. I think you get a bigger economy. A lot of the Koreans just go for the single Nexus. They get the 2 cannons, and they never get that triple. So we'll see how Sithlord does with his macro, and we'll see if GangNamLife tries to be put on a lot of pressure, or if he gets a triple right away. He just told Sithlord that space map is tough. Obviously he's always played the Korean map, so it is a lot different, and he's actually in a tough spot. He's gonna get dropped a lot, so I'm hoping this is gonna be a good game. So, and then also, actually I might, right after this, I might try and do a couple a 3 vs 4 or 3 vs 5. I know you guys really like those, so, and then I can have that prepped to cast on tomorrow, because I'm doing this is Friday, or this is Thursday. It feels like a Friday, and I won't be able to do any games tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any on Saturday, so I want to get that game posted for tomorrow. So we'll see. Look at all this gas. Here's your Cyber. Looks like he's going to try to bulldoze. Got a lot of cannons. So Sithlord, this is what I'm saying, he's usually pretty protective, building a little barracks in here. They keep getting that information. I mean, you do not see this. Here's a little attack, not going to work out. Going to see nice placement of the gateway that's completely walled off. So, and he's going to go after it again though. Oh, he's going to micro a little bit. He wants to take out this gateway first. Going to probably build oh, he's going to go with another gateway and pumping out of the gateway. So Sithlord is no slouch. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? How good is Sithlord? Is he a top 10 Protoss player? Is he not? He's an only Protoss player. So you got to get used to playing against him, I feel like. And if you're not used to playing against his style, you can lose a decent amount of gates. And this is going to get scouted out, so he is going for Dragoons. We'll see if he cancels this. He's getting the Citadel. We'll see if he cancels the Dragoon range. But it's already pretty... Oh, no, it's not even close. So, the Citadel of Adun is pretty close to being done. Getting the more cannons here. No robotics facility. And this was back in the day when people didn't know the exact Korean build. So, usually you get the Citadel with the robotics facility. That's not what's happening here. Getting a lot of cannons for drop defense. Wants to make sure not going to get tank dropped. And that's not what's happening. So that's one thing that I like to see. That just shows you that he is... Sithlord back in the day was known as a hacker. This kind of shows that he's not hacking. So scan coming down from Gangnam. He knew the tech was over here. He's going to see more tech. He's going to see the Templar archives. No drops are going to be coming anytime soon. He's getting his upgrade. He's got second factory on the way. Probably going to get... There's your siege. There's your tank. And he usually plays at a pretty high APM. Zealot coming out here wants to see exactly what's up here. And yeah, see all these cannons? Getting cannons even over here. So, very interesting build. Some Dragoons. A very defensive type of Protoss player that goes right into drops pretty hard. We'll see if he's getting any DTs. 2 more gateways on the way. Look at all these cannons. So, we'll see if GangNamLife can handle this. Gonna pull these guys. We'll see if he pulls some of his Marines. Gets that vision on the side for drops. And a Stargate for Sithlord. He's probably going to transition right into Arbiter Arbs pretty quickly. Are these robotics? There's your double robotics. So, really, really safe. And scans coming down. There's one scan. And that's the thing. I don't think GangNamLife knows where to scan. And 2 forges, a support bay, getting Templar Storm. Probably going to get a couple Templar soon. Just popping off of the 3 gas, so he's going to have to get about 3 more gas. He probably will get that really soon. He's got 70 probes. So yeah, just turning into a lot of macro game. And this is kind of what I expected. There's a ton of gateways right there. At 105 supply. Scan coming down. And guys, subscribe and like the video. Trying to get to 1,000. And when I didn't say that, I barely was getting any more subscribers. So I know it's annoying for all the people that are subscribed for me to keep saying it, but I don't know. I think it helps the algorithm or something like that. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. And Corsair mostly. Yeah, there's your Corsair. Gonna have Templar drop with a Corsair. Speed on the way. Gonna be easy to drop. I'm surprised there's no Marines on the side right here. Hopefully this game does not corrupt. I would be very depressed. More cannons coming down from the Sithlord. Gonna send out these Zealots looking for any Marines or turrets on the side. And we're gonna have a total of 5 factories building turrets over here. Scan coming down. Gonna see all tech. There's your 4 gas for Sithlord. Gonna get another. Gonna get a cyber, and he'll probably get that Arbiter Tribunal really soon. Here's that drop. So about 9-minute drop. He might be able to sneak this in. So we'll see. Oh, he does have the Corsair, so he will get this drop in. So he is a really solid dropper. I'm guessing he's waiting for speed, which is gonna be done in about 5 seconds. Sending a couple Probodubs. Going to start cannoning up the middle. Look at all these even more factories. Going to have 8. And no tank drops. So going to go right into a vessel. This drop will be coming very soon. Already building up his base. I think Sithlord's playing this one pretty decently. Scans are coming down. And just checking out the base. We'll see if this drop comes any second. It should be coming. Just trying to just build some cannons in the middle. Make sure that he is safe. And here's that drop. So here we go. See if he gets it off. And not even close. And nice stim from GangNamLife right there. So we're 10 minutes in. No drops have landed. GangNamLife is getting bigger. Lifted up his barracks. And pumping out of these 2 extra command centers. More robotics. 1 robotics. There's your Arbiter Tribunal. A lot of Stargates. This almost reminds me of the type of way that, I don't know if you guys remember Pro Gamer. He was a huge turtler, even worse than this. And this is what Sithlord does. He does not mind playing a long game, building lots of cannons. He's gonna try to abuse the drops. A couple Goliaths over here. Let's see if the upgrades. One upgrade on attack for GangNamLife. We'll see if carriers. Oh, and he's gonna go for carriers, and that's gonna be very abusive. That's why he's got all these cannons in the middle. So I think Sithlord is a pretty good player. Annoying player, but good player. Might send this over to try to kill this barracks. I think there's only one Templar in here, so this is not a massive drop. And just gonna keep building up the base. Here's that droppity drop sneaking in here. Heard a stim coming out. Here's your. There it is, gonna drop, and not gonna get many. I don't know if he got any kills. Really well pulled right there. So good job there by GangNamLife. And he's got all these tanks to help snipe out the Templars. Here's a probe over here. And this guy's going to build some cannons. And this is what Sithlord does. He's going to build a ton of cannons right here. Use the carriers and just really try to spot abuse. So I'm kind of excited to see how will GangNamLife handle this. He might just start moving on out. He's at 190 supply. And he hasn't been dropped. I think he just start moving out. I think he's probably going to scan this right here and see all this. He's seeing the carriers, so it's time for him to move out. He's probably got 1-1. Doesn't have 1-1 upgrades. Now he knows. He's up against carriers. Look at all these Stargates. And here is the move out. So that's a lot of cannons. I'm just going to keep building cannons and cannons and cannons. And look at all these cannons over here. So we'll see. Maybe GangNamLife, I guess he speaks English. He said SCW space is tough map to play. So he knows. Did I say Spanish? English. So he knows English. I don't know if he knows it really well, but he knows it decently, it seems. So we will see if he says anything bad manner or anything that this playing against Sithlord was not fun. A couple more carriers coming in here, and they're probably going to have that 1-1 upgrade. One upgrade, yeah. So they got 1-1 upgrades. We'll start using these guys. Probably eight carriers right there. Got the observer. It's gonna have 10 now. I think that was 10. I guess it's only 9. And here is a Nexus up there. GangNamLife doing a pretty nice job moving out here, spending his money. And look at all these DTs. I like it. Gonna see some scans come down, but these guys are gonna get in here quick and get some shots off. There's your scan. Look at how quickly that was scanned by GangNamLife. And GangNamLife just pushing. Here's your vessel. Bringing that on over. We'll see if he EMPs this. And gonna stim these guys really nicely. And I had not seen a drop from Sithlord in a while. So this is a really fast move out from GangNamLife. It's pumping on about 5, 10, 12, 15. Doesn't have that many starports though. He's got 1-2 upgrades, just all tanks basically. So this will probably get cleaned out pretty easily. We'll see if an expo gets made over here as well. This is finishing up. But we'll see if these tanks get cleaned out pretty quickly by these carriers, because these carriers are going to have all their interceptors. And now it's at 11. Look at all these cannons coming down. And this is the type of game that Sithlord likes to play. And GangNamLife kind of just making it look easy. Here's your ARB. EMP did come down. Look at that. Taking out the ARB. So now that is going to be extremely annoying. Using the carriers, taking out all the tanks. And we'll see if a stasis does come down when he gets enough energy. This is a lot of Goliaths. These guys got good upgrades. 1, 2, 2. Nothing really over here, so it's just a carrier battle right now. And there is a Dark Archon. More cannons coming down. Got the Arb. He's probably going to stasis right when that gets to about 100, but Goliaths are just going to keep on coming out. Let's see if another expo is going to get made somewhere. And Sithlord's maxed out, but so is GangNamLife. So, and taking out the tanks, I think. Not sure if he's taking out the tanks or the Goliaths right here, but doing a nice job getting closer and closer and closer in here. Look at all these starports. Made all these starports in the meantime. There's your first stasis. Another stasis gonna come down. He's trying to get it up, and it's gonna die. So that is not gonna be good for Sithlord. And picking up a Dark Archon. See if he tries to mind control, but that would be against the rules. DT. There's your vessel. We're probably trying to snipe out the vessel. Another EMP coming down just in time. So nice job there by GangNamLife. And I think Sithlord could probably get rid of some of his Probodubs. He's got 96. And look at all these carriers. Going to start building the turrets in the middle. That's not what I like to see, though. Usually that causes corruption in the game. So hopefully that does not corrupt the game. We'll see if maybe Sithlord just sacrifices all of these carriers, brings them on over here, just does a huge attack, loses them, and then he just tries to survive by outmassing right here, or maybe goes for an expo right here. He's got this Dark Archon in here. But look at all these turrets coming down from GangNamLife, playing at 250 APM. Got a pretty full base. And I'd like to see some lockdown, but I don't think that's what. There's not going to be any. There's not any barracks here. So look at all these wraiths, though. So we probably will see some wraith action, trying to go after the observer, and then take out the carriers. But look at all these cannons. And a stasis looks like it's going to come down real soon. An arbiter is right there chilling. Goliaths are doing what they can. But look at all of these carriers. This is just so darn annoying having to play against this. Gonna continue to send in the tanks. There's a ton of wraiths right here. He'll probably use those wraiths to snipe out the observer. I mean the arbiter. And more turrets getting made. Just going to continue to make as many turrets as he can. Goliaths are getting closer. Here's your Wraithies. And he's gonna have to get some tanks to really try to bust through this. I think he's just gonna continue to make the turrets so all around. Then once he has enough turrets, he might be able to. Oh, he's gonna take one of these SCVs, I think. Let's see if that's what he does. Ooh, but did it get? Oh, it got blasted right here. He did try to do it though, trying to mind control. I think that maybe it wasn't against the rules at this time, so went for the mind control. We'll probably try to mind control again, and we'll see if the strategy switches up for GangNamLife. Now he's got all these rates, so maybe about 20 rates right here. Let's see if they got just one upgrade on attack. Maybe he's gonna go after the main. Scanning, looking for expos, but there's really nothing to kill. There's just a ton of cannons over here. I don't even know if you really saw all those cannons right there. And what is this over here? Oh, that's the barracks. Okay. So, look at how annoying this would be to play against, right? And a couple observers coming on out here. And gonna keep sending in the units. Here's your ARBs. I don't see a vessel anywhere. Start taking out the tanks. Probably going to stasis these guys. He was about to. I think he should just run these guys all the way over here and then bring them on down here. And here's all your rates, but these rates would take care of that real quick. Drake style. So really kind of perplexed on what to do. Still playing at 300 APM. But that's just because he's building turrets after turrets after turrets. Here's your Archon. Here's a little observer. And these guys are getting closer. And they're just taking up everything over here. And I think he's just going to go for it. He's waiting for these guys to get a little bit out of place. Scan coming in. Going to go after the observer. Bam. Stasis coming down beautifully. See if another stasis comes down. Taking out that ARB. Going to take out this ARB and that ARB. And going to have to retreat out of there. Don't think an SCV got pulled. Tank coming over here. Going to do some work. And here are your Wraithies. $22K, so I think Sithlord will start getting rid of some of his probodubs because he's realizing he's really kind of boxed in here. Here comes your carriers, going to spot these guys out. There is an observer, so he does see those. He's just going to go right for them. Observer's over here scanning, but there's no observer right here. And going to try to stasis. Took out a few of the carriers, down to 175 supply, but now GangNamLife is going to start going for the attack. More rates are over here. And this is how you beat a turtle, it looks like. One thing that Sithlord is good at is making sure he has a decent amount of observers. And tanks are sieged up, trying to take out more cannons. Still building more cannons here. And look at all these rates on the way for GangNamLife. 1, 2, or 1, 3 upgrades. So he doesn't have all his upgrades yet. Scan coming down. Seeing all the carriers. Rates are on the way. 2, 1 upgrades. 1, 2 upgrades. See if he's got the probes coming out over here. Maybe he'll make an expo. Just take this all out. He's going to continue to build the cannons. And another scan coming down. Another Nexus coming down. Here's a lot of Goliaths over here. Maybe he saw this observer. He might take that out. What is the plan? Looks like GangNamLife's going to try to take this out right now. And here are your carriers. Looks like these guys might try to sneak on over. It's only 11 of them. Sithlord needs to get rid of some of his probodubs. And here's your attack. Sieging up. See if he's getting that other upgrade. He is. That armor upgrade. Got the rates in a nice little position. So just methodically, just kind of containing. And doing his thing. More cannons coming down from Sithlord. Here comes your carriers. And that Arbiter's going to go down real quick. Here's your observers. 1 observer, 2 observer gone, 3 observers. These guys are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. Another one's gone. He should have got observer speed. This guy's still right here. There's another one right here. And is he going to go for the main? Oh, he's going to have the cannons right here, so he should be able to take some of these out, but he's not even going for it. 8 carriers. He's trying to get to all these cannons first. It was like a suicide mission. And not a good move for Sithlord right there. Building a Nexus up there, but now what is he doing? He's going to start making carriers again. Any ground units? No ground units. It's going to continue to play defensive. Now here comes the big attack from GangNamLife. There's a DT. Let's see if some other DTs. Yeah, a lot of DTs are getting made over here. They're just going to start taking all this out, I think. I don't think these carriers are going to finish up in time. He's going to build a couple more Stargates here. Picking up that Dark Archon. Going to probably try to take this SCV. if he can. Bringing that observer on over. 2-3 upgrades. Here's your DTs. Let's start taking care of business over here. I think he should have waited for about 2 or 3. Now he's got 4. And some rates will probably take care of that though. And I don't think he was able to. There's your Dark Archon. So pushing on in right here. These rates are doing a little work, but not really. Going to continue to make the Expo. He needs to get rid of those Probodubs though. And tanks are really clearing on out. Here's your Archon. Going to take this guy right here. Get him. And he is coming back home. And he is going to start building up. So now Sithlord just needs to kind of buy time and get some tanks if he can. Sending out some zealots right here. Going to use the carriers. He will continue. See if he's building. I don't see him building the command center just yet. But there it is. And we'll see if maybe GangNamLife will see that and he will take that out. I could see him going in with raids and taking out that SCV defensive matrix. Let's see if he spots this out. You might see that command center getting built. Nice job with the defensive matrix right here. I heard Artosa say that storming the matrix, if you storm a unit that has matrix, it doesn't kill it. And that sounded pretty wrong to me. Some more DTs, some zealots over there. Does not see that command center yet, so it's gonna be right. I think it's right there. And he is moving in quick. There it is. We'll see if he's gonna take that out right away. So not sure if he saved the SCV because he knew that was going down. Nice storms right there. And these tanks will probably go down. I think there's enough carriers right here, but there's even more raids coming in. And they are going to be cloaked. See if another storm. This guy could storm. Supply still at 200, so gonna have an expo of units maybe? No. Just all carriers right here. Building zealots like crazy. Needs to get rid of the Probodubs. But I think he is gonna survive. Here's a Dark Archon. And rates are gonna be cleaning this out, so this might be the GG right here. He does have this expo though. That's the one thing about Sithlord is he never really gives up. So he's gonna have this expo base. Maybe he'll pick up this. I don't know. Maybe he'll try to pick up that SCV somehow. Is he still making carriers? I don't think he should be making carriers anymore. Maybe make some scouts. Because they just take way too long. These guys are getting taken out real quick. Scans are coming down. Here's your expo of carriers. He's going to try to make carriers over here. So maybe this was his plan to take over this base. And then get the carriers and take out and kill from here. And he has a lot of minerals, so he should be A-okay for a while. Getting these tanks on in here real close. But that does not really matter for Sithlord. So if Sithlord can just hold on right now. This is kind of what he did against Scan, and he made it a really, really close game. Here's an Arb, and he's going to recall or something. He doesn't really have much to recall. Going to take out that Dark Archon. If you could sneak something on in over here, you could take out a lot of these factories. But here comes the attack. Top left. Carriers are on the way. And it's a matter of time. Just a matter of time if GangNamLife can just take this out really quickly. Probably going to just take all these guys and bring them on over. Needs to make... He does have the fleet beacon, so he will be okay. That Arb is still chill-billying over here, but here comes your rates. Goliaths are on the way. And just absolutely dominating. This just shows that the choke and then go for carriers just doesn't really work. There's your scan. We got one carrier. I don't see a vessel. Nice scan again. Here's your vessel coming on over. Look at all of these cannons. Carriers are here. He's pumping all DTs. He's got 6 carriers. He's got nothing over here. Is he pumping out of anything over here? Maybe he should pump over here. He's getting a little bit low on money right now. And the money for GangNamLife is huge. So we'll probably see a lot of DTs. 177 supplies, making a lot of probes. So I don't think he really needs to. Scans coming down all other bases. There's nothing. Moving on in. Here's your carriers. I don't think there's any observers really here, so be able to take out at least one, maybe 2 of these carriers. Microing them back out. Scan coming down. There's a DT right there. And might take out another carrier. Getting a little bit close. He is going to get another one, though. So good job there by GangNamLife. And just working on in. Using those scans like a boss. Almost making this look somewhat easy. And this is not something easy to do. DT sneaking on in here. Another scan will be coming down. Here's your vessel. Gonna save the day. A lot of probes. I think too many probes for Sithlord. That guy's going rogue right there. Still building. I think. Is he building? No, he's not. Trying to take this out. Where's your rates at? Another. Oh, he took out the vessel. So good move there. But rates are just going to keep on coming. He's pumping. He's got. That's 9 starports right there. 12 carriers. But no observers, so that could go down real quick. Here's your DTs coming in. Scan coming in. Gonna take out 1 carrier. 2 carriers. They carry us. And as you can tell, he is the cannon master. He's gonna take this out right here. We'll see if he just goes for an attack maybe. Does need to get that robotics facility. There's some more raids sneaking on in. He does have the observers, so I don't know where these guys. Oh, he does it. So he's gonna be able to take out these raids right here. So it is not over yet. More carriers are gonna spawn. This guy's getting a little ahead of himself. He doesn't have any interceptors. Here's your observer. This guy's kind of open. And these turrets are doing a lot of work over here. Needs to kind of retreat these guys back a little bit. Continues to use the DTs with the carriers, which is great. He's pumping. He needs to get that. He does have an observatory, so just going to continue to D up. And here's your raids. Going to take out both of the observers beautifully. Take out the 3rd one right there. And going to lose the carrier. Going to lose another carrier. Almost. Did take out a Probodome, though. Here's the vessels coming in. Probably an EMP is going to come down. That's going to be huge. GangNamLife is such a smart player. Probably will do an EMP real quick. All those rates did go down. Nice defensive matrix. Another defensive matrix. Here's your rates chilling right here. Going to cloak them on up. Going to take out this carrier. Going to go after this carrier. Another carrier. Taking out the vessel. And the carriers are dropping like flies. The tanks are moving in herds. They do move in herds. What movie is that from, guys? They're moving in herds. They do move in herds. And I think this one is over. Good thing this did not get corrupted, but look at all these turrets. I mean, there is the GG McGee. So Good game right there. That is how you beat Sithlord TVP. So, good game right there. That's the only one I'm going to do today. So, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.